So the first WWE show without Vince McMahon is officially in the record books. Smackdown's things you might have missed. Oh my god, there's a lot to talk about. Make sure you've hit the like button. And if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button too. Of course, Stephanie McMahon, the new chairwoman and co-CEO of WWE, kicked off Smackdown. You know what? Her presence on air is just great. Keep her as an on-air character. I loved her commanding the crowd. Really, really interesting segment. Obviously, I loved the little joke with Pat McAfee and Michael Cole at ringside. That was a bit of fun. But of course, she led the audience in a thank you, Vince chant. Maybe a little bit cringy to some, but Vince McMahon made wrestling what it is today. So for that reason, I say thank you, Vince, and thank you for inspiring me to be a wrestling fan. Now, for those wondering, no, there was no cryptic promo on SmackDown. I get so many people asking me about this, but WWE are actively still advertising this on Twitter. We assume it's Edge. We know it's Edge. Is there someone else? Maybe we find out on Raw. The Beast is back! I think we might have got worked by WWE because Brock came out right at the end of the show and Brock did Brock things and he attacked Austin Theory. Oh boy, of course the rumour was Brock had walked away from WWE because of the Vince McMahon leaving stuff. So that was obviously not true. Brock is back. Now, interestingly, WrestleVotes did say that they were actively working on trying to get Brock back in. Maybe that is exactly what happened. I mean, panic mode was probably in full force because SummerSlam is just 8 days away. I really loved the Street Profits entrance after Stephanie. What a way to get the crowd really hyped than to come through the crowd. Interesting timing. Really well done by WWE. You want to get that hype going. That's how you continue hype. For me, the most hype part of the show was Pat McAfee being attacked by Baron Corbin. And my god, it was a little bit of an attack. It wasn't even a dramatic attack, which is good because Pat didn't really sell it. But Corbin only hit him a few times. Wasn't a dramatic attack. But it didn't finish there at all. Pat McAfee, anger got the best of him. He chased Corbin to the back. The brawl went on. I love this. I think I'm so invested in Corbin and McAfee. It's probably the most interested I've ever been in Corbin, which is a good thing. He's a great athlete. He's very good in the ring. But some of the stories he's in just usually are just lackluster. Now, I don't know what this is, but I freaking love it. And I'm sure WWE Shop are going to sell this. Only Xavier Woods would wear this on WWE Raw the same week as San Diego Comic-Con. Of course, Xavier Woods wearing a unicorn mask and talking to San Diego Comic-Con. Mattel were there and there's some big new figures coming. I have to talk about this. WCW Monday Nitro playset. This is... Look at this! Oh my god. I don't think it's meant to smoke. I don't think you'll get a version with smoke. I don't think anyway. But honestly, 10-year-old Luke, I need this now. There's a new Alexa Bliss figure in Elite 97. Really cool play and pain attire with the WrestleMania face paint. But why has Lily been decapitated? Oh my god. We got a puppet murder on the loose. Who killed Lily? Find out soon. There's also this old school AJ Styles. A lot of people saying it's from his TNA days. It's not. This is from his WCW days. A lot of you may not even know AJ was in WCW. So genuinely, how cool is that?
Watch me.
Liv Morgan has officially got her new side plates. Do you know what? Genuinely, I like them. Personally, I would have put an eye on them as well because of the whole watch me thing. But it's cool. Also, best Ronda Rousey promo ever? I think so. Liv was really good too. Liv gave it back as good as she got. This was really interesting. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this leads to a really interesting SummerSlam match. If you haven't watched this promo, please do. Genuinely, Liv coming along leaps and bounds as SmackDown Women's Champion. And it seems to be elevating Ronda. Have they renamed the Brawling Brutes Shillelaghs and Shenanigans? Do you know what? I actually don't hate it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. But let's play a game. What made Sheamus's face do what Sheamus's face did? Get your comments in. You got your answer locked? Well, Drew McIntyre chopped his shillelagh in half. That sounds painful, doesn't it? Do you know what? Genuinely, the trust here is insane. If Drew would have slipped or misjudged it, he'd have chopped his freaking hand off. I mean, I'm not surprised Sheamus looked that shocked, to be fair. I would have been too. We are getting a hell of a match. I can't even remember what they was calling it. Someone let me know in the comments below. But it looks like shillelaghs are going, no disqualifications, anything goes. But Drew's sword is banned from ringside. Maybe he can execute him with a shillelagh. Is that a thing? Never saw Finley do it, so never know. But Drew's promo was interesting. He was talking about how Roman held the titles hostage and they need to restore the actual prestige to those championships. The titles, and I think that is a hint at Clash of the Castle. WWE Rivals presents Stone Cold versus The Rock. An entire generation was brought up on this. If you don't want to miss it, it's on A&E this Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. We found out tonight Maxine Dupree was revealed. Did this titillate your juices? Well, if you didn't know, her name in NXT was Sophia Cromwell. So obviously someone they've called up into this role. No idea what's happened to Max Dupree. Maybe he did just have the week off. But Maximum Male Models. Woo! I don't know what I say. Is it hot in here or is it just a UK heatwave? I don't know. That's over with, isn't it? I haven't got an excuse. Jeff Jarrett! A wild slapnut appears on SmackDown in a referee shirt, saying everyone wants a piece of him. Of course, he will be part of Ric Flair's final match. Interesting. But of course, he will referee the tag title match at SummerSlam. I'm okay with this. It's obviously in Nashville. That's why they're doing it. Ludwig Kaiser took it seriously tonight against Nakamura. Of course he did, with Gunther looking on. And even though Ludwig was successful, oh boy, we thought it was going to happen. We thought he was going to get chopped, and Gunther played him and us with just a pat on the back. The smile, but oh no, he chopped him in half. The selling of it. Oh my God, do you know what? The chops look absolutely awful. I love it. This is such a good stable, such a good tag team. WWE need to continue this. Don't just turn Ludwig. Keep this going. The Viking Raiders look dominant again this week. Didn't really do too much, but they did continue that feud with the New Day. I'm assuming we're setting up for SmackDown next week. There is a match between the two teams. Lacey Evans' heel turn continues. Another promo demanding respect. Am I the only one getting bored of this already? It's bad, isn't it? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Overall, I give SmackDown an 8. It was a fun show. The Brock bit got me. If you are new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Really appreciated. Turn on notifications. You'll never miss another upload. Like the video. Really helps it out on YouTube. And I'll see you next time. Peace!